Chapter 3. The Birth of Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad was born in the city of Makkah, which is located in the Hijaz region on the western part of the Arabian Peninsula. His exact date of birth is not known. The reason for this is that no particular calendar was used among the Arabs at that time. According to common opinion, he was born 50 to 55 days after the incident of the elephant in the month of Rabi al-Awwal on a Monday. Different estimates state that the date of birth of Prophet Muhammad was April 20th, 571, corresponding to Rabi al-Awwal 9, or June 17th, 569, Monday, or Rabi al-Awwal 12. The first was suggested by the Egyptian astronomer Mahmud Pasha al-Falaki, and the second by the famous Islamic scholar of our time, Muhammad Hamidullah. Prophet Muhammad's father was Abdullah ibn Abdul Muttalib from the Banu Hashim branch of the Quraysh, and his mother was Amina, the daughter of Wab ibn Abdul Manaf, who was a member of the Banu Zurha branch of the Quraysh tribe. The Prophet was their only child. Abdullah was a handsome young man admired by his friends. He had a beauty and a brightness in his face that the other young men lacked. This is considered to be the light of Nubuwwah, the light of prophethood, Nur al-Muhammadi, that belongs to Prophet Muhammad. Some accounts state that when Abdullah's father, the Prophet's grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, found the Zamzam well and repaired it, some of the prominent members of the Quraysh tried to ridicule and humiliate him. At that time, Abdul Muttalib had only one son, Harith, and he was defenceless against them. He vowed that if he had 10 sons, he would sacrifice one. His supplication later being accepted, he had 10 sons, and thereupon saw a dream in which he was reminded of what he had sworn. Abdul Muttalib decided to draw lots among his sons to determine which one would be sacrificed. Abdullah, his youngest, was chosen. Abdul Muttalib decided to sacrifice him, but many people opposed him, especially his daughters. While deciding how to perform his sacrifice, he received some advice that he should draw a lot between Abdullah and 10 camels, which were sacrificial animals at that time. But again, Abdullah was chosen. Abdul Muttalib continued to draw lots, each time increasing the number of camels by 10. When the number of camels reached 100, the camels were chosen, and Abdul Muttalib sacrificed these 100 camels. In this way, he saved his beloved son Abdullah. Prophet Muhammad once said, "I am the son of 2 sacrifices," referring to the sacrifices of his father Abdullah and his ancestor Ishmael, son of Abraham, both of which were prevented. Abdullah refused many marriage proposals in his adolescence, and eventually, upon his father's advice, he married Amina, the daughter of Wab. Abdullah was 18 years old when he married. While on his way back from Syria, where he had gone for purposes of trade, he stopped in Yathrib and visited Adi ibn Najjar, his father's uncle. However, Abdullah became ill, thus having to stay with relatives for a month, and died thereafter. He was buried in Yathrib. When Abdul Muttalib learned of Abdullah's condition, he sent his elder son Harith to Yathrib, but Abdullah died before Harith's arrival in the city. The Prophet was thus born without a father. Holding the view that Abdullah will not suffer any pain in the afterlife, the majority of Islamic scholars maintain that he will be granted deliverance as he did not live to see the prophethood of his son. Prophet Muhammad's mother, Amina, held a position of respect among the young women of the Quraysh. Her father, Wab, was a prominent member of the Zurah tribe. Abdul Muttalib and his son Abdullah asked for Amina's hand from her father, or according to another account, from her paternal uncle Wahib. Upon a response in the affirmative, the marriage was conducted. According to the custom of the times, the couple stayed in Amina's house for the first 3 days of the marriage. It is accepted that after the marriage took place, the light of prophethood on Abdullah's forehead was transferred to Amina. There are accounts in Islamic sources pertaining to supernatural incidents which took place throughout Amina's pregnancy. According to one account, Amina had a dream during her pregnancy, and she was told in this dream that she would give birth to an important person, and she was told to name this child Muhammad or Ahmed. The accounts which assert that Amina felt no pain during delivery are also among these. Again, according to another famous account, Prophet Muhammad was born already circumcised. What is more, he had been washed by the angels, and the seal of prophethood had been stamped on his back. Upon receiving the glad tidings that his grandson had been born, Abdul Muttalib held a banquet in his grandson's honour, during which he named the newborn Muhammad. Abdul Muttalib said that he named him as such so that people would remember him with kindness.